Oh, we're going live.
Lighting on that light you need.
We need a little more light.
Hello.
We're live.
Yes, we are live.
I don't know
But
about that
nobody's
light.
watching right this second.
Oh, well, that's smart.
So
here we are.
back again.
Back again for a second time. Second time's charm, or is it third time?
I don't know.
I think it's third time's a
See?
charm. So this time we could still mess up.
Yes, we are safe.
We'll see. We're a little early yet. We said 8 o'clock.
8
So
o'clock.
see if anyone jumps in.
Two
people.
Hi.
Hey, everyone. Hey, both of you. Or up to 3. All right. Lighting all right. Audio okay. Somebody give me a check.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear us? Can you see us?
Wow, look at that.
Should we?
Is that 6 already?
Should we?
Hey, Tom. Glad to see you again. Past 8. Okay.
Past 8 o'clock?
Past 8 o'clock. I'm not here. It's only 8 o'clock. 7:59 actually. Central time is what I had said on the whatever picture you saw. So I'm not late. I'm right on time.
Sorry.
We can
Good.
see and hear you good. All right. Excellent. Thank you, DW. All right. So what's everyone up to tonight? How was the weather in your area? We had the most gorgeous day. It was
Really
awesome.
nice.
In fact, it was so nice. I didn't even accomplish anything except hang out with the kids. And
You got some trampoline jumping time.
I did. I was working on my flips on the trampoline.
I didn't see any flips.
You weren't. I did them when you were in the house.
That was.
Remember when you went in the house that one time? That's when I did all my flips.
All right.
That was the
Strategic.
kids. Yeah, it was awesome.
Strategic.
There's no flips.
Yeah, we're not going to make any more cast visits anytime soon. So.
Yeah, right.
You don't need to break anything.
I already broke one kid's arm. We'll see if.
You didn't break it. Don't say it like that.
I feel kind of bad about it. I was jumping. She was jumping in front of me. Boom, bang. We thought she had twisted her wrist or sprained it. It wasn't a sprain.
No.
It was Dad.
Well, and come to find out, kids do not typically sprain things when they're 4. They typically just break them. So, if you're ever wondering, even though it wasn't bruised and she could still make a fist and do all those other things, it was still broken, not in just one bone, but in both of her wrist bones. So
there's a bunch of wrist bones though. So
okay, well, the 2 main, the tibia, no, like
the tibia and radius, those ones were broken. I never saw the X-ray. I think you're making it up.
Well, they only allow one person in right now to go in with you, so I got to be the lucky one. I'm not sure why.
Oh, goodness.
Guess I'm in charge of healthcare.
Yeah. So schools, remainder of the year. Next fall, we do not have any word on next fall yet. I know there's some states around the area that are trying to make some fall plans and trying to figure out what's going to go on or how it's going to open. We haven't heard. So as of right now, we're hoping that we start without any hitches going on. So we'll see.
Yeah. We always are just planning as if we can go back. Normally that would be wonderful, but I'm sure we'll have some backup plans put in place too, just because, got to plan for everything.
Yeah, you do. Be prepared. So
and keep the most people safe.
We'll see what happens. Yeah. So what did you guys accomplish today? Anybody do anything interesting? Did you get on your tractors? Did you have some fun? Small bone in your wrist? The night before 5th grade started.
Yikes.
I bet all your friends thought you're pretty cool with having a cast on your wrist. Everyone wanted to sign it, I'm sure. Our little Brindley Bear, our 4-year-old, she's using that cast that she has as a club to hit her sister. And
only when they get annoyed at each other, which
is about 80% of the time.
Minutes.
Yeah, it's every 10 minutes, 15. There's a lot of togetherness at this house, especially because of everything that's going on in the world. So Yeah, they need a break from each other for sure. Hmm.
But they don't really have that choice right now. So we either are going to be the best of friends or not have any friends at all.
We're going to make the most of it.
Yep.
Even who knows how it's going to turn out.
Tonight they came out as superheroes. They were jumping around on the trampoline with a Wonder Woman costume and half Supergirl, half unicorn. I'm not really sure what was going on there.
I took some video of it in slow mo. I'm gonna hold it up. This can probably be the worst footage ever until I make a video and post it online. And let's see if I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see this at all, but there they are. Yeah,
superheroes.
That turns out all right. Superheroes jumping in their super. We got Wonder Woman, and what was Brielle's name? She had a name. Something about a unicorn.
Unicorn Dash or something like that. Yeah. Like Rainbow Dash from My Little Ponies, but a little different.
I don't know. I don't know nothing.
Tom wants to know if we've ever seen a black vulture.
Black vulture. I've seen turkey vultures. We have turkey vultures, but a black one, like all black. Turkey vultures have a little bit of gray along their wings, and I don't know. I think their heads are kind of black too. So is that what you mean, maybe, Tom? Turkey vulture. They kind of look like a turkey from a distance, and I think that's where they got their name. But I've seen a lot of them. In fact, we had a couple of them flying around the house the other day, along with some bald eagles. They were flying around.
There was a bald eagle flying around the grocery store even when I was there the other day. So yeah.
Just looking for extra groceries.
Hey, that's where everybody's at right now. Nope, he said this one's all black.
All black, huh?
Huh.
Not around these parts, or that I can recall, but we love the turkey vultures here in Northwest Missouri. Yeah. Oh, we have the turkeys. Yeah, I don't know why we love them. Yeah, there's a lot of them around. They're good scavengers. They're pretty harmless bird. They do a good number on the roadkill, so they're good to have around. Hello from Virginia, David says. Hey there, Virginia. How's it going, David? Glad to have you on tonight.
Is it warm down there? I mean, Minnesota warm is a little different than Virginia and Missouri warm.
Yeah, we had a beautiful day. 65, almost 70 and sunny. It was great. It was fantastic.
I had to put sunscreen on the kids. I don't remember the last time that I really was thinking about that.
I sunburned my lips. I can feel it hurts, so.
It's no good.
No. So just so you know.
From Two Harbors.
Hey, Two Harbors. Ron Prestige, not the Ron Prestige that I went to high school with, are you? I know a couple Prestiges.
68 and sunny, pretty good.
Yeah,
and that was
nice.
That was in Missouri.
Nature's taking back over. Yep. Well, what do we got to talk about other than the weather?
Well,
anything interesting?
Let's see. You got some of your gardens built. That's what you were talking about last week and how you wanted to start moving those. Brielle and I moved a lot of pavers, and you started going garden crazy.
We're moving some gardens. Another picture for you. I don't know how well that turns out, but there you go. We are moving one garden from one corner of the yard to the fence side of the yard because it gets a lot more sun. Okay, different Ron Prestige. All right, well, nice to have you, Ron. Two Harbors. We've been up there. We were up there last summer. Remember that?
Yeah.
Saw Split Rock Lighthouse.
We went up to the past that to what was it, the Black Beach?
Oh yeah, we did. Went to check out that Black Beach up in Silver Bay. That was crazy. Love the raised beds. Yeah, they're great. They tend to retain some more heat, and they're easy to get to. You don't have to bend over as far.
The kids mainly stay out of them.
Mostly. Brindley loves playing in the dirt right now. But bring the worms with you. Yeah. Don't worry, I won't leave them. I will get them back in the garden. There's a lot of them too. I was digging through the garden and the worms are everywhere. I'm trying to get in about 100 tomato plants. So I'd love to grow tomatoes. We make salsa. I make salsa, and I eat it. I eat all of it.
All of it.
All 154 pints from last summer. So I like my.
I'd show you the cupboard of all the salsa, but most of it's gone, so it wouldn't even impress you at this point.
No, I'm down to about 30 pints left, maybe 20. How is the duck? Boda Bob, the duck is doing pretty good. She has not left her nest that I have seen. So Mama Duck is doing a great job tending to that nest. I still have no idea how many eggs are there.
There might not even be eggs. It might just be Easter eggs. Who knows?
Might be a lazy duck just sitting around. The duck has quarantined herself. No, we're pretty excited about it. I tell you what, if I was a duck that decided to make a nest in this yard and then seen this crazy kids coming out on a nice day, I'd be gone. Like, I'm taking.
I have not seen her move.
No, she's a pretty good duck.
But I'm pretty sure she is alive.
I think we'd have a name for her called Lucky Duck.
Oh, she's Lucky Duck?
Well, that's what Brielle decided.
Oh, well, I know Brinley had quite a few options that were 4-year-old options.
Yeah. Got any salsa recipes? David wants to know. No, I don't use a recipe. That's the best way, because then you have all these different batches that taste different, because I don't measure my ingredients. I like sweet salsa, so I add some sugar, and I like it hot. I like sweet and heat. So a little bit of, not a lot of sugar, just a little bit. When I make it, there's not a lot.
That's why I don't eat it.
I can see you on the screen.
Oh.
Trying to talk behind my back.
That's a lot of sugar.
It's probably a cup and a half of sugar, but I'm making 16 quarts at a time, so it's not that bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mike's Hobby Homestead, Epsom.
Hi, Mike's Hobby Homestead. Just needed to say, I remember you mentioned the Epsom salts. Yes, in your tomato bed a while ago. Did that last year, and I got a ton of tomatoes. All right, that's great. Still have salsa from last year. That's fantastic. Another guy took my advice. My uncle called me the other day. He says, hey, I used your Epsom salts idea, and it works perfect. Their tomatoes are growing like crazy. He's down in Phoenix, Arizona.
You're going to make that price of Epsom salts go up, because it's going to be in hot demand.
Yeah, well, what happens? Here's the scientific theory behind it. Epsom salts is. Are you leaving me?
I gotta get this eyelash out of my eye. I'm sorry. I keep winking at
emergency
people.
eyelash. You're winking at him?
It looks like I'm winking at him, and I just
go fix your eyelash. I'm going to talk to him about.
Okay.
Well, that's all right. Go to the mirror. You're good. Yeah, you good. You can be excused. I don't know. Here's the theory on Epsom salts. Epsom salts is magnesium sulfate. And what magnesium does to your plants, any plants, not just tomato plants, but any plants at all, it strengthens the cell structure so the plant is more resistant to disease and rot and all this stuff. And it just it's really good for the cell structure, which triggers the roots to produce more, and it triggers the plant to produce more. So if you're looking to have some healthier plants, just throw that stuff on anything. And I haven't found an amount yet that will kill a plant. So I just sprinkle it around the root system and then just kind of hose it in right away or water it right in. It works great. All right, what else we got here? Getting ready for fishing opener. I bet you are, Ron. We are not. I'm not a big fisherman anymore. I guess I kind of used to be. I used to fish on Leech Lake in Winnie. A lot of fishing openers. We'd head up there because I used to live in the Grand Rapids area. So I would love to go fishing, except it's just something that I haven't really gotten back into since my dad passed away. He was the big fisherman. So it was always nice fishing with him because he was the fishing guide. He'd clean them and cook them. So it was a pretty good deal for me. All I had to do was catch them. Hi from Maine, Anthony says. Boda Bob, we had a duck here in central Pennsylvania who would fly into the courtyard of a retirement home every year and would need an escort through the building area to get to the little ones out. Oh my goodness. The residents loved it. Oh, cool. Right in the courtyard in the middle of the building. That would be awesome. Oh, man.
I've seen some videos too of some schools where ducks have taken to going inside the schools too, and creates great entertainment for the kids.
DW wants to know my salsa recipe. I have it written down somewhere. Hold on, let me see if I can find it in my there it is. Here it is. Here's my salsa recipe. You ready for this,
Secret
DW?
recipe.
This is secret recipe, right? I wrote it down so I could kind of remember, because a lot of people ask me for the recipe. So this is what I sent them. Salsa recipe. 2 kitchen towels full of tomatoes. All right. So you got your kitchen towel, which is about a foot wide by 2 feet long. Fill those up with tomatoes. You slice and dice them. That's how many tomatoes you need. 4 large onions, white onions. I always use white onions. 2 bunches of cilantro. So you go to the grocery store, you get a bunch of. I don't grow it. I just buy it. It's way easier that way.
Same with the onions.
Yeah, you can't tell the difference between garden-grown onions and store-bought tomatoes, or store-bought onions. So I buy those too. The only thing I grow is my tomatoes.
And a couple of peppers.
I do, yeah, but I'm going to give up on peppers. I'm done with those. It's not worth it. So 2 bunches of cilantro, 10 cans of tomato paste. All right, so that thickens it up. So you got to have 10 cans of tomato paste. Right, so you got to buy that from the store too. And then salt, sugar, vinegar. I don't have my pepper on here. I never finished my recipe, apparently. As many peppers as you can handle. Jalapenos and Anaheims. And Anaheim peppers are kind of like, they're also called cowhorn peppers. But those are the main 2 peppers that I use, jalapenos and Anaheims. And then I always grow 1 habanero plant, because that's all you need. I only grow 1 habanero pepper plant.
And don't touch your eyes.
Yeah, don't or anything else for that matter. Once you cut the pepper, you can use gloves. Go to the sink and wash with soap and water.
Hey, we got some students on.
Students?
Yeah.
Where? Who?
Well, a family.
A family. Oh,
Yeah.
yay. Yep. I always have a hard time pronouncing the last name, so I'm going to give it a shot. Maslankowski. I know the last name. Say that. They're a John Deere family, though.
If the girls are watching, hey to them too.
Yeah, hey to you guys. Hey, and this is a student of mine too. Nate Kim is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hey there, Nate. How's it going? How's the farm? Have you started planting yet? Yeah. Social distancing.
We are definitely social distancing.
She's in charge of healthcare. I can't leave the house. It's pretty strict over here. Oh.
Well, we're trying to do our part, and
yeah,
we pretty much stick to home and go to the grocery store about every 2 weeks if we can make it that long. And
2 weeks.
Yep, and do our pickup.
And we got to go to Quick Trip once in a while, because you can get some cheaper stuff there. I got to go back to my salsa recipe though, because peppers, we have to be a little bit more specific of how many you add. You add as many as you can handle, and you have to sample while you make. I mean, you have to sample a lot, because you get your bag of chips and you dip into the salsa, and if it's too hot, it's not quite hot enough, because remember, it's at a hot temperature already, so it might be a little hotter. Left me again, huh? Oh boy. Oh no, here's the deal. I got the kids watching a movie downstairs, and I always try to pick a good movie. Well, I picked Rango, which is about this Western lizard chameleon, and apparently there's people shooting people in the movie, and it's rated PG, so it's got to be pretty bad. That's why it's rated PG.
Yeah.
Oh, the little lizard is shooting everybody.
I think so. I think you better go save the day.
I think it's all right. Do I need to go down there?
I think you do.
All right, guys, I'm sorry. I have to go check out.
Can I show off the new wear? Because I
saw
somebody was asking.
Absolutely.
Well, I saw somebody, Tom, you were talking about masks. So we just got these delivered today. Only because we had to take our little one out when we went to bring her to the doctor. And so she got this mask today. But John actually got these that somebody made today, which are pretty cool. I mean, if you got to wear a mask, might as well have your logo on it too. But yeah, a friend of my mom's made these for him. So at least, I don't know, something different. But yep, that's what we got. So now that I have everybody here, and clearly not as much tractor information, you can ask me all the tractor questions you have, and I can just tell you all that. But John's gonna get that movie changed. Anybody seen Rango? I've seen enough of it before, and it seems like a good one. But looks like planting next week for Nate. And what else? Excellent. Yeah, we're hoping to put some more tomatoes in, and then I'm hoping to get something a little different, maybe some beans in as well. We've done beans before. Lettuce is always good. Our girls are big salad eaters, so that's good because produce is hard to only go to the grocery store for 2 weeks and have produce last for 2 weeks, especially because if we buy 2 tins of cherry tomatoes, they're gone pretty fast. Like within a day or two, our girls will eat all the cherry tomatoes. Yeah, I didn't show them how to wear the mask, but yeah, we're staying safe.
Got my plaid going on, so I'm from the northern part of the world, and their cool logo right there, huh?
Yeah. This is your other one, right? This is the one you were gonna wear.
That's mine. Yeah.
Yep. This is like your Saturday night exciting mask.
In case I get a little creative. Everyone's gonna love that.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, the movie was too scary. Those PG ones that kind of pushed the envelope too far today.
Usually we don't watch the PG so much with them.
Going back to G. Now we're watching Cat in the Hat Goes Camping.
Ooh, that sounds like a good one. I don't think I've seen that one yet. All right.
All right. Nate has got his. All right. They started a plant.
Hosting classes online. So are you talking about, Boda Bob had asked about classes online. Are you talking about our school classes, or is John going to be doing salsa classes online? Because that could also get interesting. Our school is doing online teaching. We're doing a mix of different things, from pushing out different worksheets and lessons. Sometimes we do some videos, working on some live chats and things like that as well.
Learning a lot as we go, a lot of different programs to learn. So trying to keep track of it all. Sometimes it just becomes overwhelming. I'm seeing my student here, Nate. He's got some planting going on, maybe planting next week. Okay, so I don't remember what that's in reference to, but I probably said something. Just corn, soybeans. Hey, Mike from Alaska, AK Dad Stuff. No planting for you yet. You're probably still plowing snow. Man, you had quite a winter. I bet he's still got snow on the ground.
Oh, man.
How much snow do you still got on the ground, Mike? I bet he's got a lot. AK Dad Stuff. Oh, every time he was plowing snow, it was cold.
Oh man, we got a friend from Brazil too.
A friend from Brazil. Oh, yeah. Wow, that's a long ways. It's a long ways from here. Let's see if we can make the screen a little bigger here. There we go. 23 people are with us. All right. Mike's Hobby Homestead.
Yeah, and Boda Bob was talking about school classes.
Okay.
Yeah, so we get to see it through the eyes of our first grader too, and her teacher's doing a great job with still doing videos every day, because in first grade they get to do caterpillars and watch them transform and go through the whole life cycle of a butterfly. Oh, and here's our first grader right now. And what are your caterpillars doing right now in first grade?
Turning into their J, and one of them's a chrysalis.
That's pretty cool.
So she's been really excited to watch those things happen. I know you'd probably rather see them in person, but it's pretty cool that your teacher still does all that.
Yeah.
I see Adley Maslankowski wants to plant cantaloupe in the garden. Good luck with that. Adley, I want to see that cantaloupe. Carrots, zucchini, beans, peas. You love peas, don't you?
Yummy!
Careful not to lift up the computer with your knees.
You got it vicariously.
What I was coming up here to ask is, can I have some milk?
There's some milk on the counter for you. I got. You can't bring it downstairs.
Yep, go drink it.
That's Brimley's milk.
I will get you some more milk.
My goodness, it's all in the same glass. 16-row planter is ready to go. All right, Nate, get that thing going. Still have a foot and a half on the ground. It's melting and things are flooding now. Ooh, I hope Yeah, because you're not too far from the river, so I hope you're not in trouble up there, Mike. Hello from Northwest Minnesota. How northwest are we talking? Are you way up there by Hallock, or how far? Check out OBS. Okay. Hey, Boda Bob. OBS. It's a video tool you can use for live stream classes, broadcast, webcam, computer screen. Same time, YouTube has videos how to use it. I was just on a live stream that Garrett was doing from O&D Life, or Orange and Dirty. O&D Life is his channel name. He's a Kubota guy too. And then Ken from Bolt On Hooks was also in it. So it was just us three. It was Garrett's birthday today, and he sent me a link this morning. So I was experiencing a different type of YouTube live stream just before we got onto this. It was really super cool. So hopefully, as we continue to do these live streams, we'll bring in some other people. So it's not just always me. I know. Hey. I was going to go on. I know that she's the exciting one to watch, so you won't always have to stare at me all the time. We'll bring in some other faces from YouTube you might be familiar with. So yeah,
you might have some more exciting tractor conversations with more than just me.
Yeah, Boda Bob's talking about OBS. Do you know what that is? Google OBS. Find it. We'll figure that out.
Video tool for live streaming
software. Okay. Cool. K&H tractors. I'm trying to teach welding online. Yeah, homeschooling 3 teenagers. Oh, goodness sakes.
Yeah.
God bless you, man. Homeschooling 3 teenagers.
And trying to teach welding online.
Yeah, that would be tough.
Do you have a welder at home, or are you having to go into the building to?
He's a tech guy. Okay. He's got a welder at home. He's got
dumb question. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's got them all. He's got wire feed. He's got MIG and TIG, and he's doing stick welding. He's got them all. I don't even have to ask. I already know. Especially when his channel's name is K&H Tractors.
Okay.
He knows how to weld. I got to get back into that one of these days. I was a
See, he says
welder.
I do at home, so you know. Well, now we know.
It's got it all there. But she can talk tractors too. Yeah, you're not too. You know your tractors. You're getting pretty good.
You know. I like that one. How much did that attachment cost?
My wife's tractor talk is.
Yeah, well.
That's the truth. Yeah. Remember what I was trying to talk you into the other day?
Well, your mom says I should just ask how much my shopping budget is going to be now that, your budget has been expanded. And so I just can pay it forward into other budgets, but we don't always work things like that. It's all good.
So I'm thinking about getting a 3-point tiller attachment for my tractor, like a 4-footer. And I don't know why I really want it. I know why. I have a friend that is in need of one right now, in need of a tractor with a tiller. And right now I feel bad because I don't have a tiller and I want to be able to help. So I'm really considering buying a brand new one, which is about $1,500 to get a brand new one plus some tax. But I can't find a used one for under $1,000. So I figure if I could do enough tilling to make $500 within let's say a 5-year span. Okay. So hardly any tilling at all, really. And the season's short anyway. So, but then I could turn around and sell a tiller for $1,000 and I break even. Plus I get tractor time, which gets me out of the house, which everyone wants me out of the house, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
not really. Sometimes I just spend too much time.
Mark, I'm with your wife. I don't even ask anymore. I just assume that it just showed up by the magical tractor fairy and it
was free.
Yep. It was. Yeah. It'll just be great.
Still trying to get the auto steer just right. Okay. Yeah. Well, good luck with that, Nate. I'd love to help you, but you know way more about that than I do.
What about any experience with the stump grinder?
No experience, none whatsoever. I've only watched YouTube videos on stump grinding, mainly by TTWT, Tractor Time with Tim. He's demonstrated 3 or 4 of them by now. And who else? Who was that was showing a stump grinder the other day? That was a while ago.
That was that the guys that were like climbing those massive trees out on the Northeast?
No, no, that's Buck and Billy Ray.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's
was
a different show.
that was pretty interesting too.
Mike Morgan got me into that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did. So I've been watching Buck and Billy Ray climb some massive trees and sawing them down. I don't know. It's a unique channel. He's a character too.
They can do some pretty
see,
monkey like.
Mike would get a tiller, but he's got all raised beds. That's our problem. I've got all raised garden beds, so there's no need for me to have a tiller for our property. It would just be for other people and helping others, I guess. I don't know. Hey, Mark Maslankowski, are you still on here? Do you got a tiller? Could I borrow it if you do? A stump grinder. You got a couple stumps to pull. You got that backhoe on that 1025, don't you? Get after those stumps. Pull them out the hard way or the fun way.
Fun way.
Well,
is there a fun way to get stumps?
Well, there's dynamite. That's kind of fun. But
oh man,
I don't have a line on that.
Okay. Yeah.
Get a tiller. You'll never regret it. See, Barry says. What do you think? Barry says.
I haven't said no. I just said find a place to put it.
She's a pretty good sport. That is my issue. I always need to find a place to put it. Mechanical thumbs work well with the backhoe. I got to get myself a mechanical thumb. And yeah, and I think I mentioned this last time we had lives. I really hardly ever even use my backhoe. I think I've used it once so far with the BX23S. And otherwise it just kind of sits under the deck under a tarp and stays shiny and new.
You don't have to repaint that one.
But when I need it, I've got it.
Oh,
kind of like the tiller issue.
I say the same thing about the shoes that I have in my closet, and I say when I need them, I have them. You know.
Oh, just looked at the weather for the next week. Yeah, there's going to be some rain. Nate, I hope you can get out in that field. You're going to have to get out there the next couple days here and get as many acres planted as you can.
You said Nate was a student of yours?
Yeah, he's an 8th grader. You know
like
Nate.
He's a current 8th grader?
Yeah, he's a current 8th grader at our school.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a farmer though too.
Oh, that's cool.
I always love having Nate in my class because we get to talk tractors in trucks. He knows what kind of truck I want, don't you, Nate? Tiller doesn't take up that much space. That's right. It doesn't. It's small. I could hide it somewhere. Tiller $1,500, tractor time priceless. Exactly. Oh, hey, we're at 29 people.
Yeah, I need to find more hobbies that are like outdoors and get me quiet time. I'm gonna
out of the house.
I'm gonna build a little tractor room that I can just drive around and do things in the room, like craft projects. Yeah.
Okay.
A mobile room. I don't know. Dreaming.
What's your objective? Just to get away from
the loudness.
The loudness. It's loud around here. It's the two girls. Brielle is the loudest kid in the neighborhood because when she is outside, she is either singing at the top of her lungs or screaming or hollering or just having she's having a ton of fun. We always have to remind her, Brielle, don't be the loudest kid in the neighborhood.
I will say it was a problem I had as well as a child and still maybe.
Nate knows 6.7 Power Stroke or the 7.3. I'll be happy with the 6.7. Yep. F250 or F350.
Hey, we got some neighbors from South Iowa on too.
South Iowa. Where's that at?
Right here. Yeah, you remember you got to squint a little bit.
I do. I can't read as well as you.
Somebody needs some glasses.
Gary, hi from your neighbors from the south in Iowa. Hello, Iowa. I know they're in their fields already planting. I watch Cole the Corn Star. Anybody else watch Cole the Corn Star? That's a fun channel to watch.
The kids love Cole the Corn Star. And Brindley,
hey everybody, you're watching Cole the Corn Star.
Oh yeah, Brindley will do the expressions and everything, and it's a hoot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
From Wyoming, Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
Cutting and splitting firewood.
Lawn Busters. He mowed and weed whacked today. Do you call it a weed whacker? Is that what you call it in your neck of the woods, Lawn Busters? Because I don't know if you've seen my last video You haven't seen it either.
Mm-mm.
I think not very many people have, only like 550 people have. But I put a video out there talking about my weed trimmer. And the reason that I love it so much is because you can restring it. Just simple. It's an Echo SRM 225. I think that's the model number. But you can string it so easily. If you want to see the video, it's out there. You can check it out. But there's so many people that call it a different
I've
term.
heard weed whacker, weed whip.
Weed whacker, weed whip, weed trimmer, string trimmer,
never
whipper snipper. That's my favorite one.
Oh, I like that one.
Isn't that cool? Whippers. That's up in the northeast part. I think that's I think it's a regional thing up in the northeast part of the country.
Chris saw us on Outdoors with the Morgans, our opening and closing that we did with the kiddos.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was fun. Yeah.
Only took a couple takes to get both kids to be looking the right way and in the right mindset.
Yeah, Mike Morgan just got rid of his RK tractors. He's got something in the works. He's going to have some new tractors, and he's not telling anybody yet what they are. So I don't know. I don't know what he's going to get. Maybe I do know, but I'm not saying nothing. Weed whacker. All right, weed whacked must be from New England.
We call it a whip in Florida.
Okay.
A weed eater.
Weed eater. Yeah, a lot of people call weed eater.
Interesting.
Yeah, we've called it weed eater too a lot. I think I used to call it a weed eater. Now I call it a weed trimmer. I don't know why. I'm probably watching too much YouTube.
Hamiltonville Farm is on too.
Hey Hank, how about you? Hey Hank, you had we were talking about stump grinders. Did you feature a stump grinder on your channel not too long ago? About a month ago. I think your buddy had it on his tractor. I can't remember. But was it a Woods stump grinder? One of my friends here, name is Mark, was asking about it. So what's your favorite stump grinder, Hank? There's a question for you. Please let us know. Because I'm pretty sure it was him. Yes, I did. A Woods Mill WG24. There you go, Mark. That's the one you want. I don't know anything about it. You need an HST. Yep. Mark does have an HST. He's got a 1025R. Wrong, the green ones. Copy. Mark's got you. All right. Thanks, Hank. That's all the help I got for you, Mark. And Mark, do you have a tiller? Did you answer that question yet?
He did. He said no.
Oh, he doesn't
did.
have one? Okay.
Again, glasses. That's what you need.
Sometimes we get stuck talking about something and then I miss something.
Yeah.
I apologize.
That happened last week too, and I saw something, but
a lot of it has to do with attention span. It's kind of short. What's wrong? Nothing's wrong with green, Nate. We like the big John Deere tractors. They smell a little bit, but we like the big
There was
ones.
a John Deere driving up and down the street today, and our girls actually had their noses plugged. But he's got them trained pretty good.
I've manipulated their young ones.
Brindley though was trying to fight back. She goes, "I like the green tractors."
Yeah. It's all in fun. There's a lot.
She's
of
our feisty one.
Yeah. Mark loves his 1025R.
Type in bold print, and John can read it.
Who said that?
AK Dad.
Mike. Yeah, the eyes are starting to go. Oh, no room for any more attachments at his house either, Mark. You need a bigger building too. I need something. I don't know. We already had to buy a townhome, so I'd have an extra garage to store stuff in. That's child abuse. Yeah, it's all in fun though. Oh, goodness. Yeah.
What's the child abuse? The John Deere?
Manipulating my children's brain to not like John Deere, I believe is referring to it. Nate's asking what's wrong with green. And I know, Nate, you have trying to remember, I know it's a 40 series John Deere. Is it a 5440 or is it a 34? I can't remember what
Nate says green does not smell. They just get the work done.
I would love to help out Nate on his farm. I think that would be fun. He's one of my students. Go help out one of my students on.
You
his
just
farm,
want to work on a farm.
just for a couple days, not
Yeah.
forever, because I know it's way too much work. But just for a couple days, it makes for some great content.
All right. All right. He told you what kind of tractor he has
Yeah.
now.
Okay. See, 4640. I knew
Do you need the magnifying glass for that?
I seen it just fine.
I can move the computer out and back and.
Yeah, maybe we can bring in the print a little bigger.
Hey, my mom
Yes.
just asked, where are the masks? We already put them on. You missed that
missed it.
part.
See, we'll put them on. We got a few more people coming up. We got
All
our
right,
masks from Kelly's mom today. They dropped them off. Check it out. We're safe to go uptown now.
Well,
Craftsman
no,
brands.
not safe.
Yeah,
Don't start.
not safe. We're just safer. There. All right. It's getting warm.
Yeah. Wow.
Sorry, nobody told us. Yeah.
Mom, just so you know, I got options.
I think you got upside down. Don't you? I don't know. I'm not too sure. That look better. Oh man, those are cool, aren't they? That's pretty cool. My mother-in-law got those made for us. Oh, and she's on the chat.
Yeah.
Holly Mark. Coyote eats deer. Oh, we're gonna start a war here now, Jeremy.
Uh-oh.
Settle down. Settle. Let's not go there.
No fighting words.
Yeah, don't be using any profanity like that. Oh. Hey Hank, nice video with okay. Oh yeah. That video that you interviewed Kelsey from Kubota, that was a great interview, Hank. You really did a good job. I think a lot of it had to do with that Kelsey from Kubota she was very knowledgeable. You didn't see it, I don't think. But it was at the farm show, National Farm Machinery Show. He had a couple great videos from that. She really knew her stuff. She did.
Green and orange are both really great tractors.
They are. Yeah. There's really a lot of good tractors on the market right now. There really is some great stuff. So, yep. Like I said, anyone wants to send me one, I will be happy to drive it.
But you'll have to store it yourself.
Yeah, that's going to be an issue. I got to sit outside. All right.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
How
did I meet the AI2 products? He's not too far from us. And how did we first meet? Let's see. I'm trying to think of that. Was I looking? I think I was looking online for some sort of I think it was stabilizer or outrigger feet for my backhoe. And Tony Ashwell from AI2 Products made some really nice ones. I never did end up buying them, in fact, but we did end up getting together and doing a couple YouTube collaboration videos, and we've had some fun. I got to tour his shop. I think I've been there 3 times now, but I do have his tooth bar on my tractor right now. Mm-hmm. Tony's got a tooth bar. It's actually reversible, and it uses the 80 series pre-drilled holes, so you don't have to drill any holes into your bucket. So he wanted me to check it out, use it, see how it worked. And it's awesome. So if you're looking for a
you've liked that a
reversible
lot.
tooth bar, yeah, that's great.
You've said lots of good things about that part.
And go up north and really dig into the dirt with it again pretty soon. Sometime when you're taking a nap, I'm gonna head north.
That's what happened last night, where I couldn't find you and you were out by a fire.
I snuck away. I told you where I was going. You weren't paying attention.
I was trying to figure out what Brielle wants for her birthday.
Fights, just opinions. That's right, Nate. We'll keep it. Mahindra. Yeah, Hank drives a Mahindra, and he loves that thing. There's a lot of power in it too.
Hey, is it fella Joby?
Fella Joby.
We're doing pretty good today.
Doing just great.
Nice weather out, so that helps lift the spirits.
It was probably the nicest day that we've had so far, especially even if it fell on a Saturday. So everyone was out and about.
Yeah.
37 people. Hey, new record. All right. Woo, woo.
See, now it's 36.
All right. Well, it was 37 there for a while. Everyone was out and about doing something in their yard today. And I wanted to do some tractor stuff, and I just didn't want to disturb the peace. So I was just I'm not going to do it yet. I'm not going to do it yet. And so
it's so strange though, because all our backyards in our little loop, they all kind of touch each other. So right now there's no fences or anything, so everybody can see each other's kids.
Yeah,
but they're all trained now to stay on their boundary line, so they'll run right up to the boundary and they're like, oh yeah, I can't go over there anymore. And
all the kids got their playgrounds in their backyard and they're all having fun doing something. They
really strange.
Yeah, we're just not letting them play together yet. So
yeah,
that day will come. We'll get there.
But each of the yards used to have a slightly different playground setup, so the kids could just bounce from, the trampoline setup to the pool setup to.
They went playground hopping. That's what they did essentially.
And you can see them all from our deck, which was really nice. But it's a little different today, just to yell across the yards.
Hank said he's proud of you, Mrs. Ritter.
You're proud of me. Thanks. I'm hanging
talking
in.
About tractors. You're doing a good job.
Yeah, well, that's when that's hard to roll my eyes when you can see them.
Uh-oh. Mike's got a smiley face bucket. Do you know what a smiley face bucket is?
No.
That's when you start prying way too much on your bucket that it actually bends the bottom of your bucket, so it starts to look like a smile. Like a smile. So that's the problem Mike's got. He says he needs a new FEL bucket. Mine's got a smiley face bucket now. Anyone use a bigger bucket than original?
And Ron wanted to know the site for your grapple too.
The site for my grapple, that is an Artillian Grapple. So artillian.com. They got a great website.
And you really liked that too because it's so versatile.
Yeah, that is awesome. That modular system grapple, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So check that out. What I really like about it is that you can just use one grapple system if you wanted to, or you can have two, and then when you're holding on to something, it doesn't let go. 38, new record.
Now they're going to drop down.
37, it happens every time.
Well, high fives. They're a little bit more than people can handle.
Kubota Bob says there's 39, so he saw 39.
See, I gotta watch the numbers better.
Yeah.
Well, as long as you're on 38 people, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the thumbs up.
Yeah, really.
That'll keep us going.
I think we had 650 people end up watching our last live stream a week ago. So we'll see what this one brings.
Well, if anybody has seen many of the videos, I try to stay out of these videos as much as possible. I let the kids join in the fun, but I try to stay behind the scenes and just let you do your thing. Yeah. But I've been jumping on with you because, everybody's got to have a sidekick, I guess. Every superhero. Every superhero.
I think that AK Dad stuff, I just got a notification from you on YouTube. Did you just post a new video that we all need to go watch here pretty soon? Or was that just a comment on one of mine? I don't know. I couldn't quite see it.
I saw something.
Oh, there it is. He did. Hey, everyone. AK Dad stuff. All right. I want you to go subscribe to his channel. This guy lives up in Alaska. All right. He's on the chat right now. And he lives in a climate that is just the harshest climate. I thought Minnesota was cold. No, it's all Alaska. Here, I'm going to show you this little picture. All right, here's what you want to look for. AK Dad stuff. Look at this. This is a shout out right to you, Mike. How you liking that, huh? They posted a new video. Haven't even watched it yet, but it looks like you're in trouble. Compact tractor. Stinky stuck. Ooh, okay. Stinky stuck. That's an interesting title. What did you get stuck in, Mike?
I need a pink tractor.
Yeah,
is what they're saying. We have a little pink tractor, and our girls
somewhere.
Yeah, it's downstairs with the Barbies because our girls' Barbies have to have tractors too, because otherwise Dad doesn't go in the room when they're playing Barbies all the time, unless he can be the tractor in the Barbie. Fun.
Hey, if you're gonna play Barbies, I want the Barbies driving tractors. Oh, let's see. I got to get back to the comments.
Okay.
I'm like, I might have thought AI2 is just for BX tractors. AI2 is mainly just for BX tractors. So I have a BX tractor. So he'll make stuff for BX tractors mainly. He makes tiny, just a little bit of John Deere stuff.
Hey, we're at 40.
I
just wanted to say that. 40. That's
I'd
almost as
high-five
old
you,
as
but
you.
it dropped down to 39. See,
my.
even I just thought it dropped down to 39. Oh, do you watch Tractor Time with Tim? All the time. I don't miss an
That
episode of
is
Tractor
true.
Time with Tim. Every single
But
one of them.
do you miss any tractor episodes out there?
There's probably a few channels that I don't know about yet that I miss. I watch every single Outdoors with the Morgan, every single AK Dad stuff, every single Tractor Time with Tim. Trying to keep up with Cole the Corn Star, but his channel's just way too big and he comes out too fast. I can't keep up with him.
Well, he's young and he's got a lot of energy.
Nate Kim's had his dad's truck out today. It was an F100. I just saw it. What was it?
You just moved
I
away
moved
from it.
Too far up.
Right there.
F100, 360 engine, 4-speed. We drove today. And you drove it too, didn't you, Nate? You don't even have your driver's license yet. And I know he's driving it all over the place. I would be if I was an 8th grader.
Oh, dear.
Hey, Garrett, good to see you. Made it in for a minute. Gonna watch something with the wifey. Well, you have a good night. I was just telling everybody we were on a group chat or group live stream earlier, so we're gonna figure that one out. 40, woohoo! Yep.
Yeah, Garrett and folks got to see our campfire out tonight with our s'mores.
Yeah, I got distracted on this live stream with Garrett and Ken from Bolt On Hooks, and the kids are making s'mores, and I've got them all laid out. You know, you got the graham cracker with the chocolate on top, and I'm waiting. You know, I'm having fun on this live stream, but I figured when I'm done, I'm going to have my s'mores eventually. Yeah, my chocolate disappeared.
The little one likes chocolate, and she was about covered because I had to do some cleanup afterwards. And man, there was chocolate everywhere. And she goes, "I like chocolate, Daddy."
She's too cute to get mad at.
No.
And when you do get mad at her, she hangs her head like this for about an hour, and you can't get her to smile again. So she doesn't take criticism well. So it's tough. I think I scolded her yesterday because she was picking at some of the irises outside the plants. You know, she's
been trying to pick me flowers though.
Yeah, she's a sweet kid. So Brinley, don't pick those. They need to grow. And just saying that, she was so mad at me.
Yay, Chris just subscribed to AK Dad stuff.
All right, Chris, good. Hey, that's for the rest of you guys. Go check out Mike. He's got a 2601, and he could use a cab.
He doesn't have a cab up in Alaska.
No, he is
I thought you were crazy not doing that in Minnesota, but hey, well, he's just tougher than you, I guess.
He is. He's tougher than me.
Oh, man.
And he's got connections with Santa Claus. So.
YouTube has been a lifesaver during the shutdowns. Well, YouTube, Netflix. Yeah, we're thinking about Disney Plus eventually. Who knows?
I don't want to get the kids into Disney because that's just money. All they want is your money.
Well, we might have to.
It's all merchandise. It's
turn the Netflix off for a while and get the Disney Plus.
I don't know. I think it's going to cost us more in the long run.
They're finding out about it somehow, just like they found out about McDonald's. Remember, for a long time, we tried to not let them know there were toys in the McDonald's Happy Meals, and we'd hide them so that they didn't think that going to fast food restaurants got them toys. And you would call it French Fry Town.
French Fry Town.
Because then she wouldn't constantly ask to go to McDonald's, but it happens.
To the drive-through.
Hey, 43.
GP needs a cab too. Yeah, he's in Ontario, Canada. It's not as cold where he's at though. I think GP has probably milder weather than what we have, or similar to. We get that wind coming in from Montana and the Dakotas, and it can be pretty brutal here.
Oh, Hank, we call it McDonald's Golden Arch Steakhouse.
Golden Arch Steakhouse.
That's a good one.
He's got some good terms. Disney Plus is very nice for the kids. Yes. Okay, Mark. But we haven't seen everything else. I figure until we get Disney Plus, we have to watch everything there is on Amazon Prime, on Netflix, on YouTube TV, so once we run out of stuff, then we can go to Disney Plus.
Oh, O&D Life can't get his kids to watch or his wife to watch a Ritter Bit Will Do.
Yeah,
it's all right.
We're not that good. Sorry, Garrett. Thanks again.
I'll start writing scripts for him.
Yeah. Your dad won't let you drive yet, Nate. Man, there's got to be some back roads. Come on.
Hey.
Just tell them you'll keep it under 20 miles an hour.
Man.
I'm rooting for you, Nate. Nate's gonna have. I just know Nate's gonna have a super cool truck when he gets his driver's license.
Hey, we're up to 35. Oh wait, that's down because we were up at 43. So
we had 40.
We had 43.
43?
Yeah.
Oh,
see, Dave told us, and I saw it. But we have been on almost an hour, and some people are going to sleep.
Yeah. Not our kids though. They stay up all night long.
No, they shouldn't, but
if it's their choice, they would.
Yeah, well.
Oh, yes, he will have a good truck. That's right. You ready about removing the center console for those with heat on our Kubota tractors? Alan's talking about removing the center console. Okay. I'm kind of lost there. Alan, do you have a cab, but you're trying to remove the center console because I don't know why. You have to give me a little more information on that. I'm a little confused, which doesn't take much.
Very true.
Spring and quarantine should be.
Bring fam
out
to the country property for a camp weekend.
Yeah, we would like to get north and do a little camping. I think it would be a lot of fun, but we just don't have a camper.
Yeah.
So, or an RV, like fancy people call it. We call them campers. Doesn't matter how big it is either. If it's a
Pro Cut.
If it's a big $1 million motorhome, oh, that guy's got a nice camper.
Pro Cut's leaving, so you can
all
say
right.
bye.
Hey, Pro Cut. See you later. Thanks for stopping in. We'll probably go another 6 minutes, maybe 7 or 8. We'll see. We'll see if we have any good questions. We'll keep on going. What's your opinion on TerraForce gear-driven pro tillers? I don't have an opinion because I'm just not familiar with the company. So I'd love to tell you, but I just don't know. I have heard of TerraForce before. Yeah. All right. Did we miss anything here? Anybody else? Looking back at the comments, if I missed you, I'm scrolling through them. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm not missing anything that you guys are asking because like I said, attention span just in one ear, out the other.
Oh man.
Yeah. AK Dad stuff. Don't forget to subscribe to his channel. He's a great guy. And he knows Santa Claus. Seriously, he does.
True. Mm-hmm. The kids will remember it forever. Yeah. And our kids are slightly over their fear of bugs.
Yeah.
Yep. Don't forget to hit the
thumbs
up and subscribe.
TerraForce is okay. Here, Hank knows about TerraForce. They make good stuff. One time I called them about a question. I was really put off by the lady who answered. Well, were you polite, Hank, or were you? And I'm never a negative person. And you are. You're a pretty good guy. BX23 cab, the 4 bolts. Okay, underneath the steering wheel center, I think it's the fan cover. Yeah, that's easy. That's pretty easy to get into, Alan. They're just those. I call them thumb screws because they're not really a bolt or they're a screw, but you turn them with your thumb. Just undo all of those, and then that center console it kind of comes out kind of loose, and you just kind of got to move one side and the other. But there's not much to it. You can get under there no problem. So just keep on. Yeah, I think that's what you're talking about is those thumb screws. I think there's more than 4 though. I think there's the one main one in the center. 1, 2, 3. Might be 5 or 7.
He said, yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Hope that answers. Ted's RV Land in Painesville, Minnesota. Yeah, Nate. I need to maybe go buy one of those. We went to the camper show at the Expo Center. What do they call it?
Our kids found the most expensive ones to fall in love with. And
yeah, of course.
I mean, when they they were intense. When they have like their own little loft areas that look down onto other loft areas and have garages, and
those were huge.
Yeah, they were
meant they weren't meant for just hauling down the road every other weekend. They were meant for living there for an entire
But then why
summer
put
or
wheels on
retiring
them?
it, so they can easily haul them out if they want
I
to.
suppose.
Tom's saying you need a cat. Are they you want are we talking about like a feline cat, or
I
are we
hope he's talking
talking
about a
about the caterpillar?
I'm
Because
just talking about like a D6 or yeah, that'd be fine. Have you messed with lift capabilities for the loader on your BX? Not yet, but I'm going to. All right. And that might come up sooner than I think, because right now I've got a pallet full of bricks. And if you can guess, pallet full of bricks means I'm going to try and lift what I can lift. And can I lift more if I mess with the hydraulic system? Yeah, thinking of adding shims to increase the BX23. Thoughts? I think it's okay. Don't go past 2,000. That's what I would say. Limit yourself at 2,000 PSI on the shims. Your factory settings are probably going to be at 1,900 or 1,850. And some are even lower than that. I haven't gauged mine. I have a gauge. I've got the shims. I've got a gauge. I've got everything that I need to shim my hydraulic system, but I just haven't done it yet. But I'm going to. And I don't care what the warranty says. I'm going to do it because I'm going to go to 2,000, and I think it's going to be just fine and dandy. And nothing's going to happen. How often do you get out of the property that has the other tractor in the storage container? Not often enough. Never often enough. I wish that property was a lot closer to us. If you've been watching the channel, you know that we have 120 acres in northern Minnesota, and I've got a 3940, Grand L 3940 sitting in a storage container up there, and it is ready to go. I just need to get up there and use it. So hopefully whenever the health committee of our house lets me leave for a few days, maybe in a couple weeks, I don't know. Hopefully it happens.
Tom's telling us we need a cat.
Where's this?
We've had cat. I know, but we've had a cat before.
We did
before we had kids, and our oldest would love nothing more than to have a cat, and that would be all well and good, except for she's really allergic. She's hoping to outgrow that because her dream is to be a veterinarian. And so no dogs, no cats, as they both tend to make her face itchy and swell. So that's not such a
So
great
for now,
thing.
I'm thinking a caterpillar would be a good alternative.
There you go.
All right. Watch them in your hydraulic system for warranty purposes. Yeah, Jeremy, I'm aware of it, and I know that it's probably going to void my warranty. But I'm not too concerned about it. I had the BX25, never had an issue, never. And it wasn't shimmed either, right? So I should say that. But as far as anything else in the entire tractor, nothing went wrong with it. It was a great tractor, great engine, great everything. I've seen and heard so many different people shim their tractors to 2,000 PSI that they haven't had issues that I've heard of. And I watch tractor stuff a lot. Way too much. My wife would agree. So I think 2,000 is a safe number to go to, and that's what I plan on trying to hit. And then when my warranty expires, I'll go to 2,100. Nate just says dogs, no cats. What else? Feline comments coming in. Can't wait to see that other one. Alan, the tractor. Yeah, there's some videos posted. I think the latest one is I'm busting up a beaver dam. So if you look for that one was kind of fun. And then there's some previous ones in front of that. I want to shim my loader. It doesn't lift as much as it used to. Yeah. If it doesn't lift as much as it used to, it could just be that the hydraulic system's getting weaker. But shim it, see what happens. If it's a BX 2000, like I said, if your tractor is still under warranty, don't mess with the hydraulics. I'm going to do it anyway, Tom. Really impressed by how you're able to get
not a very good rule follower.
No. Did the venting work? I hope. I'm going to find out when I get up there. I put those vents that I put in that shipping container, I think I put in 12 of them. Maybe more. It was at least 12. It might have been 18. I'm trying to remember what I did, but it was a lot. And I did up high, I did down low, so there should be some good ventilation in that container. So yeah, it should be good. It was a 20-foot container that I was able to fit that L3940 with a backhoe in and the loader. It used every inch of front and back space and every inch of top and bottom. I couldn't. If the tractor was an inch longer, it wouldn't fit. If it was an inch taller, it wouldn't fit.
Did you end up having to let some of the air out to get those all
the
tires?
Yeah, that was the plan. That was my plan.
Yeah,
Remember that?
Yeah,
Good job.
See, I listen sometimes.
Good job for you.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, because that was my plan. If it didn't fit height-wise, I was going to let a little air out of the tires, and I didn't have to do that. So it worked out. Oh, let's see what else we got. Would be good to run the tractor up north. Don't let it sit too long. I know. I got to get it going. In fact, I have a cousin that goes up there. I might just have him run it for me a little bit just to make sure that the fluids are moving around.
A squirrel or a monkey?
What? Where are we at?
I'm on the last comment. See, I'm a little bit fast.
Ever think of getting a squirrel or a monkey? We have one at beach. They're downstairs watching a movie right now.
Yeah.
It's more like a bear.
You're the squirrel, I guess. No attention. Bye, Hank.
Hey, how about you, Hank? Have a good one. Good night.
Yeah, it's getting to be, some other bedtimes too.
We better get going here. Hey, this was a great time. We had a great number of people coming out. We've been on here an hour and 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
And there's still people that have stuck around. Still
want to watch this
Woohoo!
Stuff. Huh? All right. We appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. And if you haven't yet, please go over to our channel, Ritter Bit Will Do, and subscribe. Definitely give us a thumbs up.
AK Dad stuff says it's only 6 o'clock. Aloha from Hawaii.
Oh, aloha from Hawaii. Oh, many things. We're heading on out the door here. I think it's only 6. It'll probably stay daylight until midnight.
I'm eating sugar. I'm awake.
All right, Tom. Take it easy.
We'd have to have a little bit more coffee.
Ron from Two Harbors. We'll look forward to seeing you again sometime.
Our kids get up too early.
God bless. Can't wait for the next one. All right. Okay, everybody. Hey, God bless you as well. And keep on tractoring, everybody.
Yep.
And we are out of here. As soon as I remember end stream, there's the button.
See you later.
See you later, guys.